Welcome back to the Adonis Live in UK。歡迎翻嚟阿當嘅頻道啊！咁啊，今日咧I will speak English because I have English friends. Yeah, it's Nigel and that's Michael. Michael, you guys seen last year in the last game of last season? No, almost last game of last season. Wolves.
West Ham.
West Ham. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then Nigel is our special guest today.
Yep.
And we are going to watch Liverpool versus Chelsea, and he is a Chelsea boy. So
I'm an infiltrator. I'm going to be in disguise today. It's going to be a tough one, but I think it's going to be a good game to watch. So it's going to be a good game.
Okay. Before we enter the game, I heard the news that Chelsea will welcome back some important players such as Reece James.
Reece James and Levi Colwill as well. Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the only promising part, really, in terms of what Chelsea could do today. But other than that, it's been bad form, hasn't it? It's been really, really bad form. I think Liverpool are favourites generally.
Because people are talking to me that they expect a draw today.
Yeah.
What do you think, Michael?
I think 3-1.
3-1.
We win. Okay, then Nigel, what do you think?
I think 3-3 draw. How about that?
3-3 draw. Okay.
That'd be a good game, though, wouldn't it? It'd be a very good game.
Yeah. I think I agree with Michael. I think we probably will win the game.
Yeah.
So but 3. I think 2-1. I think 2-1. Yeah, we will conceal some goal anyway.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of goals. Hopefully.
Yeah, because as Arne's not in the press conference said our defense is not well anyway.
Yeah.
And Chelsea also.
Yeah, really bad.
And how many games Chelsea didn't win?
Maybe 8 games now.
8 games already.
So it's been quite a while since we've actually. We've scored 1 goal in 8 games. So in terms of conceding, you guys conceding goals, I don't think it's probably going to happen. It probably might be 1 goal or 2 goals.
Yeah.
Like realistically, but I think with how both teams have been playing recently, I think there's going to be a lot of goals.
So it will be a great game. So and then I invite you to Anfield today. How many times you've been to Anfield?
Oh, this is the first time.
Oh, really? The first time.
This is the first time.
You know what, guys? We will sit in the cup,
Yeah.
and we will welcome our Chelsea fan in the cup for the first time. So let's see how it goes. And the weather will be good. A little bit windy, but the guys next to me said it's warm, it's hot. And,
I was expecting it to be a bit colder, really. Yeah.
There's a bit shower this morning, but the ground should be alright. The grass should be alright, better than last time.
Yeah.
Because last time completely dry. That's why our players get injured very easy last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but this time will be good weather, good game for our friends.
Yeah,
welcome
the kick-off. Yeah, we're gonna be excited.
Let's do a good welcome for our Chelsea fan in Anfield. So, see you around.
Yeah, see you there.
Yes. This time we got something new. Speed test.
didn't really move fluid. You know what I mean? Like,
So we wrap up the game. We back to the car, and for Liverpool fans, it's a good game or bad game?
Bad game.
Terrible, very terrible. For Chelsea fans,
yeah, it was a good game. Better than the last 8 games.
yeah. And wrap up with first half. I think personally we play worse, but we score, and the rhythm is first low. And second half we play better, but we hit the bar, we hit the pillar, but we didn't score. And also first half the goal from Enzo, is that right? Actually they passed the ball. It's not shot. It's not a shooting anyway. But we lost anyway. I just told the guy there, just like most divided to see. That's how the goal happened. And the problem is it should not be.
No.
And Joe Pedro, good, did very well because he hold 2 defender, and also Konate injured again. I don't know why. I don't know why he injured. There's a problem. And substitute Joe Gomez, and we cannot make any impact substitution. Although I think after substitute Rio by Isaac, we played better, but still it's a bad game.
Yeah, it would have been good to see Rio and Isaac.
Yeah.
Good to see.
Yeah. How do you feel about anything?
It's deflating. It is deflating. I think the midfield is getting overrun every game at the minute. We need runners in the midfield. McAllister's too slow. But on to next season. I think that's the thing. But Rio again, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Best player on the pitch for me, Rio.
We play Frimpong, we play Rio, but we didn't pass the ball direct.
No.
Yeah, we just not move the ball directly. You can use long pass, just long pass. And I prove in this game Michael, because I always say Curtis is doing very well, and now he sees by his own eyes in Anfield. Because Curtis, since he play as right back, he's brilliant. I think he also this game doing the trend thing, move into the midfield, holding the ball, pass the ball, and one of his touch. Even Michael is saying, "Wow, how good it is!"
He's got quality.
He's
got quality.
Yeah, then I think he deserves to stay longer. Although the rumor said he is moving out, but if he can develop a new career as a right back, I think as a Scouser, I really want him to stay forever in Liverpool. And then how's the Chelsea fans?
Yeah, I think it was just a game which showed fight throughout the whole game, which we've not been seeing for the last 7 games, and that's why after the first goal Liverpool scored, it did feel like, this is going to be another 3 goal loss.
Like
but luckily we showed the fight, and the first half, especially after Liverpool scored, was the first time I've seen resilience enough to get back in the game, even though obviously it was a lucky free kick, a lucky free kick goal. We showed fight, and I think that's what the Chelsea fans just want to see, because obviously the season is just a write-off at this point. We're not going to make the top 5, top 6. I don't think we are, but we're going to focus and try and get some momentum for the FA Cup final.
Yeah, we just checked the table. The latest table is we basically secure the Champions League spot for Liverpool, and as Nigel said, Chelsea is still fighting. You need to fight harder for the European League to secure the Europa League. But I think they can get it anyway. And later on, if Villa won the game, we will fall down to 5th for Liverpool. But again, we only need 1 point. We need 1 point, then secure perfectly. Unless Brighton won all the left game, then we lose all the game terribly. But I don't think it will happen. Although this season first.
You don't want to speak too soon, just in case. They're facing Wolves, so they could ease the score.
From the perspective of Chelsea, the angle, I think Cole Palmer didn't do very right. And then Cucurella, I think is terrible. Almost get second. We thought that he get the second yellow, but it didn't. And again, we can repeat this point. At the first half, Cody Capo do the man mark of Casado. We don't know why. And
he didn't touch the ball. In the attacking sense, he was useless, to be honest.
Also second half as well. And I didn't remember, did Casado did anything?
No, nothing.
I think when Chelsea were playing well, he was winning the ball well. Winning 1v1 challenges against McAllister and Gravenbach. Because I think when Liverpool were playing well, Gravenbach was doing that to Casado and breaking up the play pretty well. But I think it was a midfield battle. I mentioned to you guys before, and just when we were walking back to the car, how the midfield battle was scrappy, but like that's where the game was won in terms of momentum throughout. Who was playing better? It felt like when Liverpool playing better, Curtis Jones was getting involved, McAllister, Gravenbach, everyone was getting involved a lot more, even though there was no shots.
What's terrible is I didn't see the state, but again I said I think both teams didn't make more than 5 shots on target. And this is a terrible game, and the rhythm is very slow. I hope our attack can do better later, and also of course defense, because I remember the scene that the number 24 of Chelsea player can hold the ball from the back to our box and no one can stop him. I don't know what really happened. It's impossible for a top team want to play in the Champions League, and the defense is so terrible.
And I think that was Reece James as well, so it wasn't like a player which you want to give space, you want to be tight on a player who has that type of quality anyway, in terms of the travelling with the ball from their own half into Liverpool's half.
Okay, then Bob, how do you feel about today's atmosphere, everything in the cup?
It's a bit of a nothing game, really. It felt like it feels like we're just kind of sleepwalking into next season. But we could have done better. I wanted a bit more fight, but it is what it is.
Chelsea fans?
Yeah, I know it was a good day out for me, to be honest. first time in Anfield, so I got to be positive.
Yeah, how do you feel the atmosphere in the cup? And
it was good. I was saying how for 12:30 kickoff game, usually, sometimes you might feel the atmosphere of any game across the country could be a bit flat, but the Liverpool fans did seem up for it, so I got to give them credit for that, definitely.
Although we lost.
It feels like
it feels like a loss. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching us. Remember, like, share, subscribe. See you next video. Bye.